Early season glamour team North Melbourne faced up to the Saints on their home turf, with both teams desperate for a win after dropping the points last week. North Melbourne made the dreaded trip to Moorabbin today, knowing a win was vital to lift morale, shattered somewhat, I guess, by 4 consecutive losses. The Saints' form, however, has been equally puzzling. Since round 2, the side has alternatively won one game and lost the next. Importantly, though, their record at Moorabbin was still intact. North last winning there back in 1986. Both sides had made changes for the game. Fairley, Angus and Hamilton coming in for the Roos, while Daniels, Arnold, Dwyer and Russo came back for the Saints. Our commentators are Bruce McAvaney and Ian Robertson. Our replay begins with highlights of the first 3 quarters.
Gathering the ball was Nixon. Gets the hand pass off to Lowe. Lowe's kick wide. Out to half forward, bounces nicely for Harvey. He'll get the handball over the top. Russo should be able to run in and goal. The angle's difficult. Russo goes bang and puts it through. Winmar somehow gets the hand pass out. Harvey, Russo, brilliant ball work, but Nixon fumbles. Crucial, gets it back. Russo, left foot kick, close to the goal line. Lockett one out. Big punch from Smith, shot by Dwyer. A goal to St.Kilda, magnificent play.
A quick kick, plenty of pressure still there. Hepburn against Grant. Handball to Bryce, to Rock, to German. Now he should go, left foot, and he has put it through.
Cracker's kick now, across his body towards half forward, mark taken by McDonald. Hand pass, Schwass, over the top. The running player is Stevens. He's deep in that half-forward area. The kick by Stevens to the front of the goals. Nearly a mark to North Melbourne. Kick off the ground by Lockett. Could be a goal. It is.
Allison, left foot, towards centre half-forward. No free kick paid. Frawley, Hepburn paddles it out in front. Longmire with a chance. And he kicks a goal. And they're in front.
Out towards the outer side. St Kilda have got the opportunity here. Bowie. Disciplined kick to the front of the goal square. Lockett, yes sir. Lockett for his first, he makes no mistake.
Back to where Rice was earlier on. Hepburn in the front spot, Low at the back. Russo has taken the long sleeve Guernsey off and put a short one on. Jeffrey did well. Coghlan, Lockett. But Jeffrey's footy was terrific there. These are really bread and butter for the best full forward in the competition. Drop punt, straight through the middle. 2 to Lockett, 4 to St Kilda, 4-5 to 3 goals.
North will get clear, German. Handball wide, McRae. Over the top, Angus. 50 metres from goal goes Angus, and he pops it through. Great goal to North Melbourne. McRae's caught with the ball, and he should be penalised. Now the advantage is paid, and Bowie, an active little player for St Kilda. The kick towards full forward. Lockett, what a great mark. Lockett from 40, and he makes no mistake.
Nixon, left foot. Lockett's there again with Fairley. Lockett, oh, too big, too strong. Directly in front, and the drop punt's okay. It's a goal. Nixon's handball very good to Harvey, who has tremendous pace. Winmar, Smith against him. Now Bowie, he can kick a goal. Drop punt, neat, and scores.
3 St Kilda players there, and Coghlan comes away with the ball. Coghlan, his second tap on the ground. The kick into the forward pocket. It goes over the back. Harvey gathers the bouncing ball. Left foot shot is home.
Schwass at the back. Clever handball to Cracker. Cracker with a little short kick, which is part of his game. Fairley was taken off Lockett after Lockett kicked 4 on him early. Chandler, who's done a pretty good job. Schwass. They've got something moving here. Schwass with a high drop punt. Clarkson in the front spot and a good mark. And Clarkson from 20 metres out. Drop punt goals. Harvey. Short. Arnold. Winmar. Still Winmar. Good handball. Coghlan. Arnold. Will he kick his first goal in league football? I think he might have done it. Yes.
The kick goes to Bryce. Bryce's hand pass goes to Hamilton. Hamilton nearly caught. Gets his kick away. It's effective. Mark taken by Fairley. Ian Fairley had a busy afternoon at fullback with Tony Lockett. Kicks for goal and kicks truly. Running close to the man on the mark, which forces him to kick it high. It's not going to get the distance. Low! Definite mark to Lowe. Doesn't need distance here. He's only a metre from the goal line. Accuracy looks pretty good. It's a goal.
The Saints getting a good break in the first quarter when they booted 6-7 to 4 goals, but it was only 20 points the difference at the final change. And we go back to Moorabbin now. We pick up play at the start of the final term.
Final term at Moorabbin, and the Saints lead by 20 points. 10-18 to North Melbourne 8-10. Angus opposed to Lowe. North Melbourne going to left of screen. Rock taken off him. Lowe, quick kick to centre half forward. Bryce. Good tackle by Arnold. Winmar. High one to half forward. Buckley underneath it. And takes a very good mark. At half back.
He played on, Bruce.
He's a bit lucky there.
He certainly played on, but the umpire didn't pick it up, so he's allowed to take his kick.
Drop punt to centre wing. Harding and Angus. Harding at the back did very well. Arnold. Winmar. Schwass. Big kick getter today. That's his 15th. To half forward. Hamilton, who's been pretty impressive in his first game. McCarthy scoops it on to Clarkson. Just keeps it in play. Looks for a free kick. Russell Jeffrey breaks the tackle. McCarthy off the ground. Here's a chance for North. Shepherding done. McDonald, still McDonald. Tries to get the handball away. The tackle was very good by Devonport. And wasted chance there with players left, right and centre behind the play. Jeffrey to the left at half back in the hands of the trainer.
Frawley a little distressed in the goal square. Took a while to pick himself up too, Bruce.
Yeah, I hope Jeffrey's all right. So deep in attack, 20 points in it.
North get this goal. It could be a real game here. The ball goes back and it's hurried through from behind at North Melbourne. The difference is 19 points. David Grant kicks the ball back into play. Player on his own is Nixon. Schwass a little late. Nixon's kick high. Nearly the mark there to Daniels. Stevens not quick enough. Pekin's kick off the ground. Dwyer a little slow. Umpire allows play to go on. Fans are not happy. Hamilton. Long kick by that player into the goal square. McDonald and Frawley. Frawley nearly marks. Off the ground. Clarkson. Mistake by Frawley.
10-18 to 9-11. 13 points in this, 10-18 to 9-11. And the next goal is crucial. Lowe, Winmar with pace to half forward. He was off balance when he kicked it and really couldn't set anything up. And if North can stay firm for the next 10 minutes or so and stop any sort of a Lockett and St Kilda attack, then they've got a chance. 78 to 65. They've just been peppering away all day, about 3.5 goals behind. Rock. And again, it'll be a throw-in on the 50-metre line. St Kilda in attack.
Rock in trouble. Russo fell straight on top of him. And Rock having difficulty. Gee, I really thought that was nearly a free kick to Rock, because Russo, no way was he going for the football. So Rock able to gain his footing. Boundary throw-in on the 50-metre line for St Kilda. Lowe and Carey. Lowe strong, but Carey holds his ground. Oh, how can two big men do that, Bruce? That's what football's all about, when two big guys jostle. Now Lowe gets the free kick. Can't believe it. 13 kicks and 8 marks for Stuart Lowe, and he'll kick St Kilda in the Lockett direction. Lovely drop punt kick. No mark taken. North Melbourne through Smith. A quick kick goes back out towards half-back. Gathered by Carey. North Melbourne out of trouble through Clarkson. Clarkson's kick up towards half-forward. It goes over the back. Fairley can't control it. He's been awarded a free kick, and maybe that could be the square off. Fairley will take the free kick between wing and half-forward for North Melbourne in front of the big scoreboard. Fairley's kick into the pocket. McDonald dives, can't control it. Boundary throw-in. McDonald looking for a, well, I would have thought it would have been classified as a gift, that one. Outside 50 metres, we've got a boundary throw-in.
Angus and Harding. North in attack. Angus just wins the tap. Bowie falls over. Oh, gee, a bit lucky. Handball quickly to Daniels. Left foot. Arnold. Bryce, who's been useful today. He's had a lot of kicks. To half forward, Harding in the front spot. Hamilton, do you like him? Handball's not good, but Allison's got a bit of a chance. Rock didn't do well there. Devonport with a torpedo punt into the centre. McRae, tap on cleverly to Bryce. Fairley, not the most athletic player, and he's going to get run down and caught by Taylor. Schwass, still Schwass. Line of defence. He'll go out towards Harding. That's where the kick's going. Angus in the front spot, Harding at the back. Arnold fell over. Daniels gets a high one, and he'll get a free kick. So, as it's been for most of the day, both teams struggling to get any real team pattern going. He's kicked the centre wing.
No mark taken. The ball at the back. Dwyer breaks away. Mick Dwyer, the left foot kick into the forward line. No mark taken there. Buckley's under pressure. He thumps it back towards the half-back area. Bowie's there for St Kilda. Round onto the right foot goes Brett Bowie in the Lockett direction. Lockett gets his hands on it and can't control it. The ball on the ground in the left forward pocket for St Kilda. And Lockett now with his left knee heavily bandaged, and he's certainly favouring that leg. Longmire back there. Tony Lockett had kicked 4 goals. Longmire's been on him, and he hasn't been able to add to that tally. The ball goes out to Bowie. Hemmed in on the boundary line. He's able to get round on the left foot. Bowie's kick. Lockett still can't hold it. Taken away by Chandler over the boundary line. And we'll have a throw in the right forward pocket. So St Kilda a chance here to score. North Melbourne will want to hold them out. Trail by 13 points. Low! Kicks loose off the side of his left foot and through for a behind. St Kilda by 14 points. Stuart Lowe has kicked 1 goal 1. Lockett 3 behinds. Winmar 2. Dwyer 3. Jeffrey 2 behinds. Harvey 3 behinds. The culprits in the behind scoring effort by St Kilda. Allison kicks in short and finds Buckley.
From half-back, not a good kick. Doesn't get a lot of distance. Arnold over the top with Chandler. Well, Rock might have done a hammy there, I think. And it's going to be a bounce down. As Rock looks injured, and he's going to have to come off. And a corked a thigh or a hamstring. He's in all sorts of pain. And Andrew Cracker will come on for him. So bad luck there for Rock. Took a heavy bump earlier in this final term. And again a throw in. Half forward.
He does look distressed, Anthony Rock, doesn't he?
Really hurt himself there. 19-year-old. Looks to have a really good future. Now Russo. Bowie looks for a free kick. Would have been ticky-touch with there. Russo now Bowie. Still couldn't get his kick away. Cracker panicked in the end after a brilliant tackle and really could have done more with the handball. Well, the Saints fans don't like it. They reckon Bowie should have got 2 free kicks. The first one that he staged for, then the second. But I reckon the umpire did all right there. Smith. Left foot with a bit of balance. Angus. Oh, missed by Schwass. Jeffrey. Left foot towards full forward. But nothing happening for St Kilda there at the moment, and Carey takes an easy mark. 1 bounce. A lot of confidence for an 18-year-old. Thumps it towards the centre. German looks for a free kick and gets one. Well, he might have been a bit lucky. He sort of wrapped peeking around him in the end. And German, who Wayne Schimmelbusch, the coach, took some time out at 3/4 time to talk to him about his footy from the centre. High drop punt. Difficult ball to mark. Hamilton almost. Frawley falls over. Clarkson. And again a bounce down. Well, Ian, I've said it a few times and so have you today, but if North get the next one, then I reckon the Saints fans will be getting a bit nervous.
Yes, it's there's nothing much in this game. It's well in North Melbourne's scoring zone. I was going to say, when Danny Frawley wraps it in, Bruce, it doesn't often come out, does it? No. Certainly to the advantage of the opposition. He's a great player, Danny Frawley. The ball comes out towards centre wing. Chandler, gathered there by German. High kick back towards centre half forward. No mark taken. Devonport is there for St Kilda. And he kicks it out wide. It slews off the side of his boot. Jeffrey, much more comfortable in defence, but this time he fumbles. North Melbourne a chance through Swash, but St Kilda bottle it up through Grant, and desperate stuff by Jeffrey, who only 5 minutes ago was in a lot of trouble. behind play in the hands of the trainers. Lots of courage. Russell Jeffrey. A bounce on the 50-metre line. Well within scoring distance. McCarthy does the ruck work. The free kick is against Angus for keeping Harding out of the ruck contest.
He's injured, Angus, and he just couldn't do anything about that, Dean. He was always going to be in trouble.
Harding's kick goes wide to the wing. Nearly a mark to Arnold. I'd pay it, and the umpire has too. Juggling effort by the ex-Tasmanian in his first game, the left footer. Nice looking kick too to centre half forward, high over the top, and again a Shepherd. This time it's against Carey, and it'll go to Lowe for keeping that player out of the marking contest. So St Kilda getting the umpiring decisions. Lowe's kick to full forward Lockett. It's punched away. Dwyer, left foot snap. Winmar will kick it. No, he doesn't. He helps it through. It's a rush behind us St Kilda. And I tell you what, Nicky Winmar could nearly have got a free kick there right on the goal line against Brett Allison. The difference is 15 points. So North Melbourne, halfway through the last term, are still well in this match.
Hepburn on a lead, Harding at the back. The Saints have kicked 4-13 since quarter time. And a free kick against Hepburn, so things just happening for St Kilda at the moment.
32 free kicks. This is their 33rd free kick. North Melbourne have had 18.
So almost double the number of free kicks. That can tell a lot of tales. You can take it any way you like. Harding towards full forward. Lockett will get a free kick. We'll make it 34. This one against Longmire for pushing him out. Well, it looked like it was there. Lockett was always going to struggle to get to the fall of the ball. And Lockett pushing him in the back. But this is no give-me goal, because goals have been difficult. To the right of screen all day. Lockett kicked 4 in the first term. We're talking about 11, 12, maybe even more goals for the day.
And he has to rest his big body on his left leg, which is very, very suspect to kick this ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can get any distance, Bruce.
Yes, heavily bandaged, drop punt, good kick, terrific kick. And the champ goes. 11-20 to 9-11.
St Kilda have got the breathing space they were fighting for. Now they might get clear through Coughlin. His kick is smothered. Finishes with Smith. Smith's kick to half forward. North are a chance. Hamilton with skill. The left foot kick to the advantage of McCarthy. He's in the pocket. He could be run down. He is. A brilliant tackle by Grant. And the free kick will go to the St Kilda defender. And there was steel in David Grant's arms. He's an unheralded player, but the Saint fans love him. The high kick out towards half-back. No mark. Pekin, Coughlin. Kick by Clarkson is smothered. Hamilton's an opportunist. Round the neck against Harvey. And the free kick to be taken by Hamilton. He plays on quickly. Kicks it to the front of the goals. McDonald can't mark. Stevens kicked off the ground by Grant. It'll go over the boundary line. It will now. David Grant made sure of that. And again, the Saint fans applaud the efforts of their defender.
Daniels cramping at centre half-back, Ian. Throw in. Gee, Grant's played a wonderful game today. Just doesn't fall over. I love that in a footballer. And he did well there too, because he could have wildly kicked it towards the boundary line. It might have gone out in the full. He just gave a half a kick. Couldn't play it as deliberate, even though it probably was. Harding and Hepburn. North have got to get the next goal. Getting pretty dark at Moorabbin. Russo. And again a throw in, but the Saints have gained about 30 metres, and it's about 70 to 80 metres away from North Melbourne's goal. So a bit of safety there, a bit of a cushion. Hepburn and Harding. No free kick. Pekin has been busy. Winmar.
Well, he's flew for 4 and he eventually got one.
To Russo. Dwyer and Buckley. Longmire. He's done well at fullback, keeping Lockett to 1 goal. So couldn't quite chop it off. Hamilton's been terrific. Clarkson. Oh, McCarthy took a chance. Allowed Grant to get in between he and the ball. German tried to do a quick reflex handball. Pekin was good. Harvey loves to run and find some space. Looks towards Lowe. Punched away from that player. Coughlin. Ungainly, but effective there. Devonport who came on for Laurie when he was injured early. Drop punt, Lockett. Oh, good kick. But you can see the big man's not fit. And it's interesting. Sheldon's kept him on. There's still danger for the Saints.
I was just going to say, Bruce, Craig Devonport at 20 years of age, doesn't he show some great composure and confidence for a youngster? Just then in the centre, he could have bombed away, got into a position where he could kick the ball carefully and accurately to this player, and now you have a deliberate shot at goal.
Drop pump by Lockett. Missed it, but that knee's hurting him. And 11-21 to 9-11. I guess Kenny Sheldon must be wondering about whether he'll keep him on, but this game's still not completely won yet.
Bryce kicks it into the outer side. Coughlin's underneath it. Can't keep his footing, but he goes after it again because he got up very quickly. Dwyer, the kick towards full forward. Oh, chipping in nicely and taking the mark is Clarkson. He gets the ball wide to Ellison. Ellison over the top, Schwass. Chipping in was Hepburn, now Schwass. Left foot kick to half forward. Carey, probably a little bit fancy. Low, goes back to Pekin, who fumbled the ball, and Carey's able to get back and hold it in for North Melbourne. It's between wing and half forward. Devonport comes in and gives Pekin a bit of a pat on the head. Good team spirit there by the St Kilda players. Harding, desperate, throws himself over the boundary line with the football in front of McRae. So we'll have a boundary throw in on centre wing. St Kilda look comfortable. They lead by 22 points. You never know. There was a team last night led by 25 with about 12 minutes to go, and they got rolled by 9. Kick by Bowie. Good mark taken by Bryce at centre half back. Good statistics for Paul Bryce. 11 kicks and 14 hand passes. That's another one out to Clarkson. Clarkson's kick up towards half forward. No mark taken. Ball at the back. McCarthy over the top. Cracker can run onto it, but he's beautifully tackled by Fairley, and it's holding the ball. And Danny Frawley, I tell you what, when you give best player votes, if he doesn't get 1, 2 or 3, he certainly will get 4, 5 or 6, because he's a great trier and always gives his best. The kick to half-back, Clarkson, kicked off the ground by Russo, went into Schwass. The ball rebounds, and it's over the line in front of Smith and Devonport for another boundary throw-in. Centre wing, St Kilda lead by 22 points.
Time running out for the Kangaroos. They've got to get a couple in a hurry. Coughlin. Still Coughlin. Long handball. Should sit for Winmar. Now, has Lockett a chance to lead, I was going to say.
Can you believe that kick?
No. Absolutely not.
If Nicky Winmar had that 99 times over, he'd certainly do better than that one. That was an absolute shocker.
Well, he's got all the skills. It's an exciting play. Lockett injured at full forward, and there might be some doubt about him on Tuesday night now. Longmire, 2 bounces, taking advantage of Lockett's inability to run to the centre. Buckley's going to swoop on it. Still with Buckley, the 2 captains opposed there for a moment. Grant, who has been a beauty today, hardly made an error. High ball. Low at the back, Daniels punches it on. Free kick to Chandler. Grabbed it, got rid of it in a hurry, felt the player, and then gives a little one across to Ross Smith, and Smith goes short and wide and gets it to Stevens. Stevens doesn't quite know what to do with the ball. Now round onto the left foot, kicks it high towards centre half forward. At the back, Frawley, 2 grabs, he gets the mark, plays on, puts Pekin under pressure. Hepburn the tackler, Pekin still able to knock it to the advantage of Bowie. He gives the handball in to Daniels. Daniels could have been classified as a throw. Players allowed to go on. Bowie, another possession for the Rover. Towards the forward pocket, mark taken by Dwyer. Looking to play on, he does so. Gives it back to Bowie. Bowie's handball to Daniels. St Kilda could get a goal out of this. Russo, Harvey, into an open goal goes Harvey, and he dobs it. Robert Harvey gets his second. 2 goals, 3 as his tally. And St Kilda certainly will win this match now, 12-21 to 9-11.
Today's match is part of the CUB AFL 1990 Premiership season.
And indeed, the Saints went on to score by 16 points. Lockett 5 and Harvey 2 for St Kilda. And for North Melbourne, Fairley 3, 2 to McCarthy and 2 to Clarkson.